If you're a gamer and a fan of Star Wars, then there's a good chance that you've played the Knights of the Old Republic games, with the original coming out in 2003 made by BioWare, who, as we all know at this point, are now famous for making their own swashbuckling space adventure. Part of me likes it more, please do not judge. Well, back in 2015, when Star Wars fever was going a bit crazy courtesy of The Force Awakens, a website known as Cinelinx reported that from 3 separate sources, they heard that there was a Knights of the Old Republic remake or sequel in the works. This 5-year-old article spoke about how Knights of the Old Republic could be getting an update for the current generation of consoles, but here we are 5 years later and that hasn't panned out, so obviously something has happened. As the article seems to quote its source saying, supposedly we may hear an announcement in the 4th quarter of 2015 for a possible 3rd or 4th quarter of 2016 release, which didn't happen, did it? So whatever this rumour was about, it either didn't exist or it was put on the back burner after these rumours started to be spread. The article stated that the source they had a good track record, whatever that means when it comes to leaking games. Well, nearly 5 years on in 2020, on the 23rd of January, which was 3 days ago as of recording this video, the same author, known as Jordan Mason, posted yet another article on Cinelinx. Apparently Mr. Mason heard an update from 2 independent sources who were different from the ones who'd given him the prior information, one of whom supposedly helped him confirm the Ewan McGregor scoop from a year ago, whatever that was, which supposedly caught Mr. Mason off guard and came out of the blue, hence the update now. Sweet. Now we're on the same page, awesome. Despite the article stating this, I wouldn't be so quick to assume that this is reliable. It's the internet, people can say whatever they want. It's not like there's somebody sat behind this guy with a taser going, every time you lie you get zapped or something. I'm not saying the man's lying, I'm just saying take it with a pinch of salt. Apparently, according to one of the sources, the previously mentioned Knights of the Old Republic remake is back in development. The other source adding to it saying that they felt it wasn't so much a remake, but a sequel of sorts. It would be a KOTOR project that would integrate elements from the first 2 games in order to bring certain things into the current Star Wars canon. Not necessarily a remake, as much as a reimagining. In the next paragraph, Mr. Mason states that that's all the information that he has right now on this project, going on to state that it would seem as if the original remake has made a return in some form to be retooled. The article then goes on to talk about how EA has supposedly gotten their groove with the Star Wars license, which actually remains to be seen, as we've only actually seen one good game from EA with regards to Star Wars at the moment, at least in my opinion. As much as I do hope that this is somewhat true, as the article states, and the original post from back in 2015 states, the gaming industry can be fickle at the best of times, and so until you get an official announcement, everything is up in air. So I'm not going to hold my breath for this one. I'm also cautious of believing in a source's reliability just because the poster says so, without for good reason knowing who actually said these things, and so I feel like whether or not I actually believe it isn't particularly relevant. That being said, these rumours have seemingly come out of left field. And so it's not like a franchise like Assassin's Creed where fake leaks and rumours happen all the time. So the chances of this being false aren't necessarily the highest that I've ever seen. However, that being said, anything can happen. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. Would you like to see a Knights of the Old Republic remake, reimagining, reboot, whatever this happens to be? Because personally, I would love it. And sorry that the gameplay is Jedi Fallen Order and not Knights of the Old Republic. I tried to record some Knights of the Old Republic and then realised I'd have to mod it to get a 16:9 1080p display, and honestly, can I be arsed? No. But I guess that's just another reason why a KOTOR reimagining would be awesome. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff, that would be super appreciated. And with any luck, I will see you all very soon with another video at some point. But until then, take it easy and have a fantastic day or whatever it is where you happen to be. Goodbye.